now everything lit. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. For real though. I went all the way through hell and back to get to this.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nurse Alissa Monae. If you guys are new here, I'm Alissa. I am 25 and I'm a licensed practical nurse here in Chicago. So if you all are new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos, please. Especially liking really does help my analytics. So if you guys support me and love me, make sure that you are thumbsing up this video, liking this video. Make sure that you are hitting your post notification bell so you are notified when I post another video. So today is the long requested video, the Verve college video. So all of my Chicagoans, all of my fellow city goers, is that what they say? I don't know. But for all of my Chicago people, this is the video that you all have been waiting for. But I also include some tips and tricks just for anybody who is new or who is interested in becoming an LPN, just so it really isn't specific for just Chicago, because I know that other people are going to be watching this video. Hello, shout out wherever you're from in the comments down below. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If you do see me looking down, this is because I do have the notes on my phone. So let's start out. First thing first, the school is called Verve College. You can type it in Google, give it a quick Google search. It'll definitely pop up, Verve College, Chicago, Illinois, or they do have a Oak Brook location. So the location that I went to was downtown Chicago. It was pretty close to me, probably like a 20-minute drive. I was in morning class. Well, I was in morning classes. It was from 9 to 2 p.m., which isn't bad. So especially with traffic, the traffic wasn't bad because it was 9. It wasn't anything like 7 or anything like that. So it wasn't too crazy. Application fee is $75. You all can also find this information located on the site, but you're not gonna find a T on the site, the real T from a person who really went there. So if you don't want the basic information, you can just fast forward in this video because it can be found on their website. So for the basic information, the application fee is a $75 fee to even apply. You have to be a CNA and you have to have taken Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. If you haven't taken Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2, you can take it with them. I believe that course with them is about 4 months, but don't hold me to that. I personally did take the Anatomy and Physiology course with them. From my personal experience, I do think that the course was easy as hell. Like, it was easy. It was just a lot of studying, a lot of, I'm gonna keep it real and raw. It was a lot of studying, but was it difficult? No, the teacher actually made the class very easy. I did take Anatomy and Physiology in a community college. I failed it. So let's just say that. Okay? That's T for you. You want T, that's T. Period. So I failed it at a community college. I passed it there. You also have to pass the ATITs with a 45%. I remember taking mine. I think I get like a 70-something% or whatever. My biggest suggestion for the T's, it's like a high school test. It's like the, I forget the name of the test that people tested to get into college. What the hell was the name of that? Why I can't remember. Whatever the name of the test that people take to get into college. Y'all, bro, what is the name of that test? I don't know. But whatever that test is, it's basically pretty much like that. The math, reading, science, English, and, so yeah, reading and English. So yeah. You have to pass with a 45%. I don't think that a 45% is too difficult to achieve, but it also might depend on how long you've been out of high school. When I took it, I was like 2 years out of high school, so all of the high school information was pretty much still in my brain. I think that if I take it now, I think that I would definitely have to purchase the ATIT study guide book. They have them on Amazon. Go buy one if you think that you need one. Like if you can't remember like a lot of high school things, if I could go back and rewind time, I would probably study in the math and science areas, because I really wasn't good in math and science. I really wasn't good in math and science in high school. I was pretty much more of a reading and writing kind of girl, so the math and science part was a little low, but it was still enough to pass. So, but if you need help with that, definitely purchase the ATIT's study guide off of Amazon or wherever. Type it in a Google search. So also you have to have a background check and a drug test. So yeah, if you're doing the narcotics, whatever, if you're doing drugs, if you get stuff in your background, like I don't know what to say about that part. Just, I don't know how to clear a background or how that works. I don't know. And what things that they specifically look for, I'm not too sure about that. I do think that abuse is one though. Like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't know. You also have to have your CPR, and overall the program is 14 to 15 months. So now we are at the point where this is the real tea after we got the basics out the way. So from my personal experience, I do think that going Monday through Friday from 9 to 2 was okay. It wasn't fun. It felt like high school, to be honest. But in my opinion, it's worth it because you come out making a good amount of money. I always say that, and it's just true. It's facts. It is what it is. So if you can, and they also do offer weekend classes and night classes. The night classes is five days a week also for 4 hours, and the evening class, the weekend classes, I'm sorry, are 8 hours, I believe, for Saturday and Sundays, 8 hours. So I did the morning classes. Morning classes, I was always tired, y'all. Coffee every single day. That's really where I started my coffee addiction, literally, at Verve College, because I was tired. I used to do night shifts as a CNA, and I used to go to school. I wish I was familiar with vlogging for YouTube, or had the urge to vlog for YouTube, or just track my journey down at that point. But yeah, I didn't, and we're here now, so that's all that matters, I guess. I did nights as a CNA, and then I would turn around and go to class in the morning. So guess who would sleep for class in the morning? Me. A lot of my teachers would have to like wake me up like Alyssa, you know, like call on you or something, whatever they got to do to get you up, to get you to focus. Yeah, that's me, because I was asleep. The night shift was kicking my ass. So like I was saying, I'm sorry, I got distracted. So the morning classes, definitely, if you're a morning person, go for it. If you're a night person, definitely go for it. And then you can work as a CNA in the mornings and then come to school. But I did the opposite. And if you do weekends, you can do CNA work during the week and come to school on the weekends. So it's pretty flexible, whatever floats your boat. So as far as the teachers, one thing that I do want to say about the teachers, you pretty much teach yourself in nursing school. Not to discredit the teachers or anything, but I do think that the information is so much that you have to take some home to just contemplate over, just go over, to really make sure that you are processing and understanding the information. I do think that the teachers do follow like the best that they can. I'm not gonna bash them or anything. You're pretty much gonna teach yourself. I'll just leave it at that. Which is not too bad. If you aren't comfortable doing it, I do say to just start researching some YouTubers who might be helpful. Like I know Nurse RN, I forgot her name on YouTube. I would have to list it in the comments, y'all. I think it's called Future Nurse RN, I don't know, something like that. But people with content who really applies to nursing, like how to do pharmacology, like nursing terminology, things like that. A channel that can actually educate you on specific things will be great. Or just typing in subjects and researching them and listening about them from YouTube will be great, because at the end of the day, you only got about 4 or 8 hours in the class, and you're going on a lot of material because it's really fast. So you definitely have to put in work at home. So my second tip is, if you're hearing any confusing answers, get clarity on it now, because back then, like 2 years ago, it was a lot of misconception and just a lot of confusion when we would get 2 different answers for things. Clear it up. If you all are in the class and just getting 2 different answers, make sure you find out what the right answers is, because believe it or not, we went through that a few times in school, especially when it came to like testing. Like we would put one answer on the test, but the whole time whoever was grading the test marked it wrong. No, actually it's computer testing. The computers marked it wrong, but the answers would be right. So make sure you guys are aware of that, and just make sure you're really focused on finding out the right answer. I'm trying to explain it the best that I can without bashing the school. Just make sure you know the right answer, and make sure that if you feel that you put the right answer on your test, or if you feel like your grade is off, say something, okay? See something, say something, because you're probably right, because we went through that a lot. So the third point that I have is, okay, I said the test answers. If you need help, okay, here's another point. If you need help, say something. Don't let it slide under the rug. If something is confusing you, maybe because at the end of the day, there's a lot of material. If you need help with something and you don't address it right then and there, or highlight it, or circle it, or ask a teacher right then and there, and you forget that you didn't understand that part, baby, the test at the end of the week gonna fuck you up, okay? So if you have questions about a subject or about a procedure, y'all better ask. Don't sit back and be shy. I understand what that can be like. Ask a teacher, okay? Ask. Also Quizlet is very helpful. I'm just gonna say that. Find a study buddy, someone who is compatible with your education and not a leech. If you know what I mean. So, oh, this is a good point too. A nursing school gets messy, like messy as fuck. You in the same classroom for a year and some months with all females and maybe a few males, because we did have males in our class. It gets kind of messy. So stay cordial, stay out the way. People come to you spilling tea, just be like, I really don't want to talk about that right now. That's not important to me. I don't know. Say whatever you gotta say to stay out of it, okay? Because it's gonna get back around. Nursing school is just messy like that. I knew going into nursing school to say to myself, and if some, just listen. Stay cordial. Stay out the way, mind your business, okay? Don't worry about what Nene and Poo Poo and them got on their tests, because people petty like that in nursing school. They pay attention to your test grades and they hate on you. Watch out for those kind of people. Stay to yourself. Not really stay to yourself, but just keep your eyes open. Don't be messy. Don't participate in a mess. Also, don't be afraid to help others, but don't let anyone leech you for any information. Like if they're not doing their homework and you doing their homework for them, now you know they're capable of doing their own homework. We're not doing homework for nobody, okay? Don't let nobody leech off of you. There's nothing wrong with helping other people in nursing school, because each one teach one, period. But baby, we not giving out like straight up just whole answers. Don't let nobody leech off you. Like if it's a consistent thing, and if it's not equal, let me say that. If it's not equal and like, just take that. Okay, another tip is don't be like me. Get some rest. Don't be like me. Get some rest for class, y'all. Going to class tired, I really had to go home and teach myself, because baby, I was going to sleep during the whole class. So don't be like me, be better than me, period. Yeah, I just can't stress this point enough. Go on YouTube and do some research. If you have a question about a subject, there is so many YouTubers who provide so much information about these subjects. All you have to do is make sure they are using the numbers that are from your specific nursing brand. Okay, so when you get a nursing school, I don't even know if I'm saying this correctly, but when you get a nursing school, there are a few, you're going to notice that there are a few different answers for one thing. Like somebody's minimum number might be different from a different company's minimum number in their test booklet, if that makes sense. Like, let's say this is Alyssa's nursing company and this is Stanley's nursing company, and we both make books. Our numbers can be different, but they're both right, whatever. I can't. The minimums, and you're gonna see what I mean when you get in there. if you're getting information from a YouTuber, make sure that they are on the same, they're using the same number scales that you are using because of what you're testing on. You're testing on the materials that whatever the school gave you. So make sure that material is the same exact material you're looking at from the book. Make sure they're teaching from the same book. Okay, make sure they teach from the same book or talking about the same numbers, because this is crazy too, but those who get it, and those who don't, you ain't there yet. The NCLEX numbers are different. The NCLEX number ranges are different from study. Like the books, the textbooks that they might give you in classes, the numbers can be different from whatever you're going to test on in school. I can't really explain it. You will just have to be there to understand. But yeah, that's a warning. And my last suggestion, my last tip is nursing terminology is a bitch. Nursing pharmacology was a bitch for me. So start looking up that information now. If I could rewind time and go look up nursing pharmacology, like dosage calculations, whoop my ass. But that's because I'm not a math and science kind of girl. Like, so that shit, that part of nursing kicked my behind. Dosage calculations, I really had to study my dosage calculations. I really didn't study like that in nursing school. Don't be like me, be better than me. But dosage calculations kicked my ass, for real. And nursing terminology, because it was a lot of words to remember, and to remember what part of the word makes the word. Okay, so yeah. Google it now. Get your background information now, okay? Learn whatever you can right now. If I could rewind time, I will look into these things, guys. So take my word for it, okay? And that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Alissa Monae. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one.